We are skydiving on today's show. Welcome to a brand new episode of Go. I'm your host, Dana Giesbrecht, and we are just about an hour north of Edmonton at Edmonton Sky Dive. I'm super nervous. We're heading 14,000 feet into the air. It's a beautiful, clear, sunny day, but I am going to do a 60-second free fall and then a 7-minute float down to earth. 30 years ago, there was no such thing as tandem skydiving, and the industry has evolved in leaps and bounds since then. We're going to talk about the safety precautions and just how far skydiving has come on today's show. But up first, an International Rodeo Hall of Famer schools Shaw TV's Tim Dancy on rodeo history. In light of the recent Edmonton Police Services tragedy, up next, Shaw TV's Bianca Jade gauges public reaction. So this is it, the Super King Air. We are going to be climbing 14,000 feet into the air on this plane and jumping out for some silly reason. Now, before we do that, I have to sign my life away, and we're going to go through all the safety precautions. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Go. And June 10th. I've officially signed my life away. Welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in now, we are at Edmonton Sky Dive, about an hour north of the city near Westlock. And today I am jumping out of an airplane. We are going up 14,000 feet. It's a 60-second free fall and then about a 3 to 7 minute float to earth. The winds, there's not much of them, but when you're up high in the air, we're going to be moving around quite a bit. I'm so scared. I'm terrified of heights, but the reason we're here is it is the 30th anniversary of Edmonton Sky Dive, and we are going to learn just how far the industry of skydiving has come over the last 30 years. It's much safer than it used to be, and they tell me that the last time there was a tandem skydiving accident in Canada was about 25 years ago. So fingers crossed this goes well today. Stay tuned, we're going to go through all of that in just a moment. But first, she's considered one of Canada's best female athletes. She competes in 10 different Olympic sports, and she's not slowing down anytime soon. Here's Global's Leslie McDonald with June's Woman of Vision. Now the flip side. The world of podcasts has taken over the sports broadcasting industry, and as Shaw TV's Dave Dawson reports, one young Edmontonian has already made a name for himself from coast to coast. Okay, now it's time to introduce you to the man who holds my life in his hands. This is Jamie Gage, and you've been skydiving for how long?
17 years.
How many jumps?
3,800.
How many accidents?
Just one, early on while I was learning to skydive, but yeah, nothing really major, just something to do with my shoulder, but it's all good now. So,
okay,
yeah.
and I hear that 30 years ago, tandem skydiving didn't even exist.
That's correct. Yeah.
How far have we come in 30 years?
So in the early 80s, two US manufacturers decided to create something different, design a parachute that two people could go on at once to try and change skydiving. Mm-hmm. They worked together side by side, and within 5 years they come up with a system that would enable two people to go skydiving together and show people how to skydive. Yeah.
Crazy, and here we are today.
Yeah.
I am wearing this very sexy jumpsuit. This is going to do what?
Basically, protect your clothing for landing and basically keep everything where it should be so you don't have t-shirts flapping around and coming up for no reason.
Good stuff.
Yep.
And then this is the parachute itself.
That's
Tell me
the
about
parachute.
this.
This is designed to fit two people, okay? It's obviously got a maximum wing loading that it can take. But yeah, there's got a main parachute. It's got a backup parachute equipment in there as well, AADs, and a whole bunch of stuff for tandem skydiving. What you'll be wearing is this lovely harness you hold in various points, legs, chest straps, all that sort of stuff. You're connected to me via that rig there, in two spots at the top and two at the bottom. Okay, they connect just to the side. The top ones are rated for like 5,000 pounds each.
Okay.
And the bottom ones are rated for
So you could get,
2,500 pounds each. So
50 of me.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
I don't know. I'm mental math.
Yeah, it's all overloaded, so yeah, so it keeps you nice and safe. The final piece of equipment is the goggles, just so you can see what happens in the sky. You know, so yeah, at 220 k's, you're not squinting. So
right,
yeah,
keep
yeah.
my eyelashes in order.
Correct.
And funny thing, I thought I wore a helmet. I do not wear a helmet. Why is that?
As a passenger, if you were to wear a helmet, it becomes a little bit dangerous for me. because I want to keep all my teeth and a whole range of different stuff. I'll be wearing a helmet because I need to be kept safe. But yeah, you don't need to. We're all good to go there.
Jamie, I'm so nervous.
Anytime. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, stay tuned. After the break, we're jumping out of a plane 14,000 feet in the air. We'll be right back here on Go. Do you have like a good luck charm that I can hold on to or something?
Just me.
Just you. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in now, we are again just outside Westlock, and I am moments away from my very first tandem skydive. I'm all suited up now. Before the break, Jamie here, who I'm going to be strapped to his back. Jamie, give us a wave. He was giving us a quick rundown on all the safety precautions. I forgot it all already, so hopefully it comes back to me when we are 14,000 feet in the air. I'm going to be the last one to jump out of this very large group, and these guys wearing some pretty spiffy suits still have a parachute strapped to their back. And at this point, I can't remember even what I was going to say next. I'm so nervous. I'm scared of heights, so this is really pushing myself to the limits, and hopefully, Edmonton, I'll see you in a few minutes safely on the ground. If not, it's been a slice. Before we all jump into the plane, before we jump off of the plane, we are heading to Red Deer, where a housing coordinator passes on strength and resilience to youth as they transition off the streets. All right, the plane is officially on, and we have to be the first ones to get in. I'll be the last one to jumping out, and I'll see you in a few minutes. In the meantime, here's our newest episode of Health Matters. Whew. So, Jamie and I made it safely to the ground. Absolutely incredible. Best experience of my life. So much fun. I can't even put it into words. That was terrifying and exhilarating and amazing and just the most phenomenal experience I've ever had, all at the same time. 30 years celebrated this year at Edmonton Sky Dive. Go to the website on your screen for more information. I've been your host, Giesbrecht. We'll see you next time.